On today's episode, I'm going to be sharing with you some studies done on collagen. I'm going to share with you what collagen packing is, how you can start packing collagen, the pros and cons of packing collagen, and some of the health and beauty results people, including myself, are getting from what is called collagen packing.
Welcome to Ask the Beauty Advisor, a podcast that answers your health and beauty questions. Hosted by health and beauty advisor, Deanna Lynn.
Hey there, thank you for tuning in today. I want to wish everybody a happy new year. I think this is the first episode I've put out since the new year. I've been pretty busy already this year. It is a rainy day here in California, and I am sipping on a cup of hot tea. Hopefully I won't be slurping in the recording. So, I know that's gross, right? Anyway, I want to share with you some information on a very trendy topic, and that topic is collagen. I have been using powdered collagen myself for over a year. And the other day, I was out shopping at Costco and I bumped into an old friend / client that I haven't seen in probably a year and a half. The first thing she said to me when we bumped into each other is how great I looked. Well, you know, people have a tendency to say that to you no matter what, but she kept pressing the topic. She was asking me, what are you doing differently? What have you done to yourself? Are you using some type of new beauty secret? Let me in on the secret. At first, I really couldn't think of anything I was doing different. I mean, well, you know, I'm constantly trying new skincare products, but I really hadn't been doing anything in particular consistently. My skin always looks good and I always get compliments on it, but for some reason I was getting a lot more compliments on my skin lately. Then it hit me. Could it possibly be the collagen? Like I said, I've been packing collagen for over a year, and within the first 30 days, I did notice a difference in my nails and my joints, but it did seem like it took a lot longer for there to be any difference in my skin. I would have to say it's just been in the last month or so that I've noticed some changes. My skin looks healthier, brighter, thicker, or plumper. It just looks a lot more youthful and kind of hard to explain. I should have taken a before and after picture. Unfortunately, I didn't. It did take about 11 months for me to see any changes in my skin. And that's being really loyal, packing collagen at least once or twice a day. On today's episode, I'm going to first share with you some of the research that I did on collagen. And then I'm going to share with you the technique I used to start packing collagen. So now, let's go ahead and get started with today's episode. As a skincare professional, I've always taken good care of my skin. In fact, I've painstakingly taken good care of my skin. And I've helped thousands of clients do the same. I always put on the latest serums, I always have the latest skincare beauty treatments, and I never leave the house without a sunscreen. But for the last year or so, I've been spiking my morning coffee and smoothie with a hefty scoop of powdered collagen. I can honestly say it really doesn't change the flavor of my coffee or my smoothie, and it dissolves instantly. I really am starting to notice a difference. My skin looks plumper, my nails are stronger, and my joints, my achy joints, are pain-free. In fact, did you know? U.S. consumers are expected to spend $122 million on collagen products in 2019. For centuries, Chinese women have viewed collagen as the fountain of youth, routinely consuming foods like donkey skin in hopes of smoothing withered skin and preserving aging joints. Now in the U.S., collagen became best known in the 1980s as an expensive injectable filler to plump lips and soften lines. And it's only been in recent years, as companies have come up with more appetizing ways to take it, including fruity chews, vanilla-flavored powders, and easy-to-swallow capsules, has edible collagen begun to catch on here in the U.S.? Thanks in part to a small but growing body of evidence suggesting it can improve the skin, ease arthritis symptoms, improve and promote wound healing, and fend off muscle wasting. However, as it's gotten more popular, there have been some questions about how well it works and concerns about its safety. And it's definitely among the top 3 products people ask me about. Collagen is a protein that binds tissues. It's often called the body scaffolding. It's the glue that holds the body together, says New York dermatologist Whitney Bowes, author of the book, The Beauty of Dirty Skin, The Surprising Science of Looking and Feeling Radiant from the Inside Out. You might want to check Whitney's book out. I have a link to my Amazon. I have my Amazon link in the show notes. So go ahead and click on that link and check out Whitney's book. You can do that while listening to today's episode. Again, that's author Whitney Bowes, and the book is The Beauty of Dirty Skin, The Surprising Science of Looking and Feeling Radiant from the Inside Out. And just so you know, if you purchase anything from my Amazon link, I get a small commission, which goes to help the production of the show, and it doesn't cost you any more money. Whitney says collagen makes up about 70% of the dry weight of your skin, providing volume that keeps the skin looking plump and keeps the lines at bay. It's also rich in the amino acid, proline, and glycine, which you need to maintain and repair your tendons, bones, and joints. Did you know that your bones are about 75% collagen and the rest is calcium? As we get older, we break down collagen faster than we can repair it. Injecting collagen has fallen out of favor in many medical skincare practices, since it doesn't last as long as other fillers and it tends to promote allergies or allergic reactions. And then when it's applied on top of the skin, well, we all know by now, or we should know, it doesn't absorb well or penetrate the skin. It really doesn't work topically. Buying a moisturizer or a serum that says it has collagen in it, well, it could be kind of useless. Really, there are things that can stimulate your collagen, your skin's natural production of collagen, but you can't apply collagen topically and expect it to penetrate the skin. And now I have to admit, years ago, when I first learned that people were eating it instead to make their skin look more beautiful and youthful, I was extremely skeptical. But I've since changed my mind. Just in the last few years, there's been more impressive studies showing that ingestible collagen can indeed impact the appearance of your skin. One 2014 study of 69 women ages 35 to 55 found that those who took 2.5 or 5 grams of collagen daily for 8 weeks showed a lot of improvement in their skin's elasticity compared to those who didn't take it. And another study coming from the University of Michigan Medical Center found that women who took just 1 gram per day of chicken-derived collagen supplements for 12 weeks had 76% less dryness, 12% fewer wrinkles, and better blood flow in the skin, and 6% higher collagen content. However, many experts say that the studies done so far on collagen are small and at least partially funded by the industry. The science right now is truly in its infancy. There's a lot of conflict of interest and not enough quality control, but the experts do believe it may hold promise. Other dermatologists question how well it will work. One dermatologist was quoted as saying that the stomach acids break down collagen proteins you eat before they reach the skin, and that it was unlikely that anyone would see any benefits from it. As a protein source alone, collagen is a good one, packing in more protein per calorie than other sources while containing less sodium and sugar. and the evidence suggests it may improve your body composition, joints health, and healing rate. Intriguing, isn't it? And I want to share with you just one more interesting recent study. This study was done with 53 elderly men who had lost a lot of muscle caused by aging. In this study, they found that those who took 15 grams of collagen daily, in addition to lifting weights 3 times per week for 3 months, gained so much more muscle and lost more body fat than those who only lifted weights. The studies are mixed, but a few studies have shown collagen supplements to help with arthritis pain and sports-related joint pain. And with all that being said, doctors do have their concerns. I think the elephant in the room here is safety. When we talk about ground-up fish, chicken, pig, and cow parts, and these parts tend to act as sponges for contaminants and heavy metals. While little evidence exists to suggest that collagen supplements could lead to heavy metal contamination, several collagen supplement companies are aware of these concerns, and they have begun to advertise how they test for heavy metals and keep them to a minimal. It's done at the time of manufacturing. Heavy metal testing is done, and the product is approved for human consumption once it passes all the testing. However, meanwhile, dermatologists and consumer groups have also said they are concerned with those ground-up hoofs, hides, and nerve tissues, particularly if they come from cows. Cows could carry diseases like bovine spongiform and mad cow disease. In 2016, the FDA prohibited the use of some cow parts in dietary supplements to address these potential risks. But the FDA exempted gelatin, a key collagen source, from the ban, as long as it is manufactured using specified industry practices. A lot of leaders in the health industry say collagen is one of the industry's darlings. It's a white hat ingredient, and it's not a fly-by-night ingredient that shows up out of nowhere. It has some good science behind it. And the companies in this space are reputable and have been around for a long time. They see no evidence that heavy metals are more of a problem in collagen than any other supplement, and that both government and industry requires companies to keep levels of such contaminants below a certain threshold. Most collagen makers tend to use low-risk animal material in their products. I think collagen is interesting, and there is some good scientific data out there suggesting there are benefits. Of course, a lot of people may prefer to make their own homemade stock using bones from chicken, fish, or beef. This can really be a good source of protein. If you are interested in trying collagen, doctors agree that it's important to choose wisely. Look for companies that get their bones and tissues from cage-free, free-range, and antibiotic-free sources. Most health professionals agree that it might help and it probably won't harm you, unless you're not being diligent about quality control. Look for a trusted brand with a third-party label, like one that says NSF or UPS, and steer clear of fancy mixtures that combine collagen and probiotics, fiber, or other additives, which could interact with the collagen and change how well it works. After using collagen for a year or so, I am convinced that it really has helped. I mean, I'm not looking to look like I'm 20 again, but it's very important for me to look good for my age. And I believe collagen, along with my skincare routine, is working. All right then, are you ready to give collagen packing a try? If so, here's the technique I used. First of all, you want to make sure you're using a high-quality collagen powder. You can use capsules or powder. However, in the long run, the powder is cheaper and it seems to work a bit faster. I've tried both. I've also tried various collagen powders from different companies, and I found that Dr. Axe works the best and it's the highest quality. Collagen isn't cheap, but you can overpay. I have an Amazon link in the show notes that will take you to my favorite collagen brand. Now, once you get your collagen, you'll use a scoop of it 3 times a day for the first 30 days. That's 1 scoop in the morning. I like to put it in my morning coffee. You can put a scoop in anything you drink in the morning, smoothies, teas, juice, etc. Then in the afternoon, I put a scoop in my water, and then another scoop later on in the late afternoon with dinner. You want to spread your collagen packing throughout the day. Don't take all 3 scoops at once. Do this 3 times a day for the first 30 days only. After that, it's only 1 scoop a day. And that's it. It's that easy. The hard part is that you do have to be patient and you have to be consistent. It does take a while before it starts working. And if you're under 30 years old, you may not need collagen. You're not going to see as big of a difference as somebody who's older. So keep this in mind. If you'd like to read the full article on collagen packing, you can visit my website, askthebeautyadvisor.com. There is a link in the show notes. Or if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions for the show, email me, Deanna, at beautyradionetwork.com. Well then, that is all I have for you today. So stay beautiful, subscribe to the podcast, and hey, don't forget to take before and after pictures. I will be back soon. Bye now.
Ask the Beauty Advisor is a part of the Beauty Radio Network. If you have a podcast or need help in starting a podcast and would like to be a part of a free, supportive network, then learn more by contacting Deanna at beautyradionetwork.com.